Hello, it's me again. Today I want to show you my Disney direct-to-DVD sequels on multiple formats on VHS, video CD, DVD, and on Blu-ray. Of course, you all know the history of the direct-to-DVD sequels. It was started during the age of VHS when Disney were releasing sequels directly on videotapes that the quality is not as good as the original one. Let's just dive deeper into the Disney Direct to DVD sequels that I have in my collection. The only VHS tape that I have from this era is Tarzan and Jane. I think they started with the sequel of Aladdin, but I do not have that one on a VHS. The only direct to a video movie that I got on the actual VHS format is Tarzan and Jane. It's the spine, and that is the design of the back. That is the actual tape. I think most version that I have of this direct to video sequels is on a DVD format. So let's try to take a look at the DVDs that I got here. I try to organize them in chronological order next to the actual original movie, but I might mislocate them, some of them. So let's start from the first one is Bambi 2, the special edition. That's the front cover, the spine, and the back. Even though this one is the special edition of Bambi 2, I prefer the overall image quality, authoring quality of the original release of Bambi 2. And then over here, I also got Cinderella 2, Dreams Come True. That's the front cover, the spine, and that is the design of the back. This one is also not the original release. I think this one is the special edition accompanying the release of Cinderella 2 on Blu-ray Diamond Edition for the very first time. And then after Cinderella 2, we have Cinderella 3, A Twist in Time. That is the front cover, spine, and the back. And then I have Peter Pan in Return to Neverland. That is the front cover, spine, and the back. This one is one of the few direct to DVD sequels that were actually released on the theaters first, in select theaters for a very, very limited time. And then I also have Lady and the Tramp 2, Scam's Adventure. That's the back. And then move next, I got the Jungle Book 2 Special Edition. That is the design of the front cover, the spine, and that is the design of the back. I think this one was also released in theaters. And then I have 101 Dalmatians 2 Patch's London Adventure, the special edition, spine, and that is the design of the back. And then I have The Little Mermaid Ariel's Beginning. This is the prequel to The Little Mermaid. Front, the spine, and the back. Next, I have Beauty and the Beast Belle's Magical World, the special edition. That is the front cover, spine, and that is the design of the back. Next, I have the Spoos Hefflum Halloween movie. Actually, there are a lot of Winnie the Pooh movies, direct to videos or direct to DVD, not Hefflum, Winnie the Pooh movies, and this is one of them. Spoos Hefflum Halloween movie. That's the front cover, the spine, and that is the design of the back. And I got some more over here. I think, yeah, this one is an extremely goofy movie. That is the front cover, the spine, and that is the design of the back. This one is, I don't know, this one is a very, very old release. I think this one is the original release, but I'm not sure because I don't think this one available in my country on DVD initially. It was available on a video CD, but not on DVD, not that I know of. But yeah. Next, we got Mulan 2, Spine, and that is the design of the back. And then I have The Lion King 1.5, which in my country is called The Lion King 3 actually. The front cover, the spine, and that is the design of the back. Next we have The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. That is the design of the front cover. Spine, the other spine, because this one is actually a slipcover and the actual movie is inside. I put this one inside a plastic, so I won't bother to open this one. Now, as I mentioned before, I have these direct to DVD sequels on different formats. I mean, it was initially called direct to video, but then DVD format came in '96 and they changed the title direct to DVD movies. But in my country, it's most of them they're available on video CDs, so it's quite confusing. But today we're just going to call them direct to DVD, and it is for all formats. Even though we just mentioned specifically direct to a DVD, but it's actually for all format: VHS, video CD, a DVD, and Blu-ray. And as I mentioned before, in my country, the most famous format during the VHS era, it was video CD, and also, of course, I have tons of video CDs of these direct to DVD Disney sequels. Let's just start from which one? I think this one first. Or really, I think perhaps this pile first, because I mentioned lots of Winnie the Pooh direct to DVD movies, like this one. This is the Tigger movie on a video CD. That's the design of the back. And then The Book of Pooh, I'm not sure whether this one is a direct to DVD sequel or not, but over there we can see Playhouse Disney, which in my region this was supposed to be released on the Disney Channel cable. And that is the design of the back. And then one of my favorite Winnie the Pooh movies ever is Pooh's Heffalump movie. This is a brilliant, brilliant movie about friendship. I really, really love this one, and the songs inside this movie is just magnificent. It reminds me of my childhood. Every time I watch this one, it just brings so many memories from my elementary school year, like 2 decades ago. Pooh Cevalam movie. That's the front cover. Basically, the spine's just like CD because this one is just a standard CD jewel casing. And that is the design of the back. And then we got some more here. This is the video CD of Bambi 2 Special Edition. You notice, previously I have showed you the DVD version. It's just the same packaging, it's just different size. The video CD is smaller because it uses the CD standard jewel case. And being video CD, this one does not have any special features in it. Next, we got Peter Pan Return to Neverland. This one is the Pixie Powered Edition. The DVD version that I got is the special edition, I guess, to accompany the release of the Diamond Edition Blu-ray. So it's different packaging. There we go. And I have Lady in the Tramp 2 Scam's Adventure. This one is exactly the same as the DVD version. I think I have the DVD version in a bundle. So a lot of these you're going to see doubles. I got a lot of them on a double feature combo packaging from the distributor. They offered these bundled DVDs and video CDs. When you purchase one, you got 2 or 3 more movies in a bundle. So you can't really choose the bonus DVDs that you're going to get. So I got, I think, the second Lady in the Tramp as a bonus for that. So it's exactly the same as the DVD. And then I got the video CD version of 101 Dalmatians 2 Patches London Adventure. This is exactly the same as the DVD version, and this one is the Dalmatian Vacation the movie. That is the design of the back. This one was released in 1999, so it's a very old video CD. Then I have more video CDs over here. We got The Fox and the Hound 2, Spine, and that is the design of the back. And then we have The Little Mermaid 2, Return to the Sea, that is the front cover, Spine, and that is the design of the back. And then the one that started it all, I think, is Aladdin 2, or The Return of Jafar. This one was a very, very successful VHS tape initially, so I think Michael Eisner and Disney wanted to capitalize more on this type of Disney sequels. That's the front cover, the spine, and that is the design of the back. And then I have the sequel to Beauty and the Beast, special edition of Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas. That is the front cover, spine, and that's the design of the back. Next, we have The Lion King 2 Simba's Pride on a video CD. I think this was the original release of The Lion King 2 Simba's Pride. They have not changed the title. They're still using this numeral to write down 2. They changed this one in the special edition. There we go. It's a different packaging. The Lion King 2, the original release from the 90s, and this is the special edition, I think, in 2003 or 2004. Let me see. This one does not mention the year. Oh, yeah, over there. It says 2004 release. There we go, 2004 release. This one is, I think, if not 99, yeah, perhaps 98 or 99. This is the initial release of The Lion King 2 Simba's Pride on a video CD. And then I have The Hunchback of Notre Dame 2. That's the front cover. And that is the design of the back. This one is also the original release. It's from 2002. So when they released this one on DVD and video in the US, they released this one on DVD and video CD in my area. Next, I have The Emperor's New Groove 2, Krong's New Groove, the spine, and that is the design of the back. Moving next, I have the sequel to Lilo and Stitch, Stitch the movie. Yeah, this one is Stitch the movie, not the Lilo and Stitch 2. That's the spine, and that is the design of the back. The last one on video CD that I have is Brother Bear 2. There you go, that's the front cover, the spine, and that is the design of the back. And of course, because I do not really like the Disney sequels, I do not bother to upgrade those video CDs and DVDs to Blu-ray discs. But as we all know that later in the 2010s, Disney would re-release the original movies, and a lot of them got also a double feature packaging that you can have the sequel alongside the first movie. So those I got on Blu-ray, but I would not bother to buy them on Blu-ray individually. But if they're bundled in the Blu-ray packaging, then that is fine. These are the Blu-rays that I have, and later at the end of this video, I will show you the drawbacks of having these movies on Blu-ray. I still love the Blu-ray version, the Blu-ray quality, but still, there's one really I think it's a very, very small things, but it's very, very irritating for me is that the full HD quality of Blu-ray, they really, really show the those imperfections of these direct to a video and direct to DVD sequels. So let's just dive from the first one, I think from the bottom here, which is I think in a chronological order of the original movie. I mean, The Fox and the Hound 2. I have the video CD version of this one. I meant to purchase the first Fox and the Hound, but this one is a bundle. I got the second one, so that is fine. This is the 30th anniversary edition of the Fox and the Hound on Blu-ray, with the second one also included in the package. That's the design of the back. And then I have this Blu-ray of The Hunchback of Notre Dame, which includes the second movie inside. This one said 3-disc special edition, includes the Blu-ray and the standard DVD of the movie. That's the design of the back. This one says 2 magical musical masterpieces. Next, I have the second Atlantis, Milo's Return. Again, this one is this double feature packaging. 2 Fantastic Adventures. And then I have the second Emperor's New Groove, Kronk's New Groove. There we go. This one actually has 2 different artwork for each movie, which I don't really like that one. I prefer to have these type of packaging that they look just like one movie, but it just includes the second one. Like that one too is more, I don't know, it's more unified rather than having this type of 2 different artwork on the front cover. When I look at this one, I can see that this is the Fox and Hound, but this one just includes, that just happened to have the sequel inside. This one too, this one is Atlantis, it just happens to have the second movie. Same thing with Hunchback of Notre Dame, but not the Emperor's New Groove. This one is the front cover of the Emperor's New Groove, and this one is the front cover of Kronk's New Groove. I also have the video CD version of this one. And then Lilo and Stitch also includes Lilo and Stitch 2. Stitch has a glitch. There we go. And then I have the second Brother Bear on Blu-ray. This one is also more, I like this one better, even though it has the character from the second movie, but they made it like it's a unified front cover. And that is the design of the back. And next, the combos that I have is Pocahontas and Pocahontas 2. This one is the one that I'm using as a sample to show you the drawbacks of Blu-ray quality, or at least Disney, the rendering team, they did not do a very, very great job in rendering or mastering the Blu-ray for very, very tiny aspect of it, but it's very, very irritating for me personally. Perhaps it's not for most people, but for me, it's just they could do better with the Blu-ray release. But there you go. This is Pocahontas and Pocahontas 2. That is the design of the back, and I do have some, Disney direct-to-DVD sequels on Blu-ray. It's just because they're extremely cheap. So I wanted to buy some other Disney movies, but then I saw that this one listed as a very, very cheap, edition. Sometimes when you buy a Blu-ray and you buy a certain amount of Blu-ray, you got a free shipping. And I think at the time, rather than buying a single movie and then paying the shipping price, I'd rather to add these titles on my purchase so that I will have the free shipping option. So I have Lady and the Tramp 2 Scam's Adventure on Blu-ray, and also Peter Pan in Return to Neverland on Blu-ray. And I was surprised that these are not bundled in the original movie, but I think that's perhaps because these were released as the Diamond Edition and they would not release double features for the special editions of their classic Disney movies, like those, Platinum Edition, Diamond Edition, and the Signature Collection line. I don't think they will release these as a double feature. But there you go. Those are my Disney Direct to DVD sequels on various formats, on Blu-ray, on video CD, on DVD, and on VHS. And now I will show you the drawbacks of the Blu-ray format for direct to DVD sequels. Is that a lot of these direct to DVD sequels, they got heavy use of CGI. That's the original, don't. And in a lot of cases, the CGI background or CGI character or CGI objects, they're not rendered initially in full HD. So when they show the movie in full HD and when you watch them on 4K TV, some of the CGI images, they look very pixelated. I'm going to show you the sample from the movie Pocahontas 2 in a moment. In the early days of Blu-ray, when people talk about the benefits of Blu-ray, of course, Blu-ray quality is full HD 1080p, and it's clear the benefits of Blu-ray over a DVD. But there's this one particular topic that people often say, especially in the horror community, that the Blu-ray also shows the imperfections of the movies or things that not meant to be seen on the movie, something that, for you to have that suspension of disbelief, you cannot see those issues with the actual movie, and it's very evident in lots of Disney sequel, the direct-to-DVD sequels, that the some of the objects inside the movie, especially those that were created using the computer, the CGI character, they're not rendered in full HD, so they're not supposed to be seen on full high definition. I've seen these in this movie, Pocahontas 2, in the Grandmother Willow. In a moment, you will see that it was not rendered in full HD, so you can see the image is pixelated. And I've seen that one also on, I think, The Fox and the Hound 2, and I suspect it's more Disney direct-to-DVD sequels that has heavy use of CGI also have that imperfection shown. Let's play this one and take a look at the Grandmother Willow. Let's see that again. This is just a small example. Let me hit pause. I don't know if you can see clearly or not, but the edges, it's pixelated. It's not rendered similar to the rest of the image. These images, they've I think this the overall picture, the background painting is not CGI, but the grandmother willow is CGI. So the background painting looks perfect, looks great, but grandmother willow looks very pixelated. You can see that with naked eye, and I noticed that immediately. Perhaps you can't see that very clearly, but let me try to play the movie here. Take a look at the lines of Grandmother Willow, that's CG, and also the color of Grandmother Willow inside. The texture of the tree, it's also CG, and I can see that the image is pixelated. It's not. I think it was not rendered in full HD, and it was not supposed to be seen on HD. It was created for a VHS and DVD market at the time. Let me hit play again. Notice Grandmother Willow, and when it goes back to the painting, the image looks just great. So I think that is very interesting. I was preparing to upload the video of the Disney Direct to DVD sequels collection. During that time, I'm watching this movie Pocahontas 2, and I noticed a new one that I simply can't ignore. At the ending of the movie, you can see the CGI ship looks so pixelated, and clearly it was not rendered in full high definition. Let's just play this clip. This one is more apparent, more visible than the Grandmother Willow CG. Can you see that on the ship? The image is just so pixelated, it was not rendered in HD clearly. Let's just play it again. That's it. I think that is all that I wanted to show you at this very moment. If you're still with me, I sincerely say thank you very much. Take care and goodbye.